God damn it.
Fatality.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the games of my childhood, one of my favorite games of all time, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. This game was a staple of my childhood. Have my friends over, have tournaments, just all around have fun, because this game was amazing. We're all huge Dragon Ball Z fans, so the artwork, the 3D models, the effects at the time were pretty revolutionary. At least as far as, you know, anime games went. Although in general the effects were nothing to slouch at, period, and of course being Dragon Ball animation, there's nothing to slouch at. So here we are.
You can start a new game or load an old one. Which will it be?
So
Let's start a new game. All previous game data will be overwritten, okay?
Danger, danger! Use caution, Pan.
Pan and Giru here give you the option to create a new game, load an old game, or if you had already loaded an old game, continue it without having to reload it. So I'm just gonna go to continue.
Hey, it's me, Goku! So which are you going to play? You'll get stronger as you fly all over the world, battling powerful opponents. Sounds exciting!
And you're presented with all these characters of Dragon Ball Z just piled on a one big clown car with a very unpleased Piccolo driving. And Goku narrates
Choose an opponent and fight
each of the options here.
Practice your techniques. Buy or set a skill. Adjust the game settings.
Dragon Universe is the story mode.
You'll get stronger as you fly all over the world, battling powerful opponents. Sounds exciting.
It basically carries you through Dragon Ball Z, all the sagas through the perspective of whichever person you're playing as. Dual mode is for practice and or if you want to fight a friend. World Tournament is for earning Zenny and also for when you want to have a tournament with your friends. Might do something like that for the channel in the near foreseeable future. Depends on if the other guys want to get on my level and fight me. Probably not. I'll probably back out. Skill editing. After you unlock skills for people in either story mode or through buying them through the shop, you can assign them to the skill slots on the character and then use them in dueling mode and Dragon Universe and all that. And options are your standard fare. And actually I'm going to go to options for a second, see if there's anything. They didn't have it in this one, but I know I think it was Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2, they introduced the option to have Japanese voices, and I used to love having the Japanese voices on. Don't ask me why, I'd like some of the Japanese voices, and used to annoy the hell out of Ryan. Anyways, I'm gonna cut to the chase. we're gonna do a... We're going to continue. I already did Goku's story, which, I mean, if I would have anticipated recording this, which I didn't, I wouldn't have done Goku's story, but I already did Goku's story once. So, instead I'm going to do Vegeta's story for you guys today. Vegeta is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, Dragon Ball character. Just because he takes everything way too seriously.
The Saiyans, once a proud warrior race, made a living by conquering planets and selling them.
Also because he's extraordinarily cocky.
However, most of the Saiyans were wiped out when their own homeworld was destroyed. Only the Prince Vegeta, Nappa, Raditz, and his younger brother Kakarot survived. Now, each of them approaches the Earth, each with a different goal in mind.
So this is Earth. Not too shabby.
Hey, where's our manners? We should say hello.
That's quite enough, Nappa.
All right. We need to start looking for those Dragon Balls so we can make our wish.
And if you just blew up one of those balls, then this whole trip is wasted, isn't it?
Oh, sorry. I guess I wasn't thinking.
Now, it didn't really occur to me at the time, but if there's one thing that I wasn't a big fan of Budokai 3, it's that there were no real cutscenes. It was just these scenes of, you know, people anime talking. Like, in that other cutscene, it was probably lost on the person watching it that, oh, Nappa just blew up the city they were in and possibly destroyed the Dragon Ball. But you couldn't tell because, I mean, the city backdrop didn't even change. Anyways, I'm not gonna narrate anything because I used to do a good Vegeta voice. I've ruined my voice. I'm not ruining it anymore. Well, I don't know. Maybe if I get enough requests that people really want to see me do a Vegeta voice, I'll do a Vegeta voice. But I'll try to leave the text on screen long enough for you to read it because I don't want to narrate. Okay. So, this is the world map. This is, hands down, one of my most favorite things about Budokai 3 is this world map right here. Something which they didn't really do as well in sequel titles. It just... it offers, like... I guess you could say it offers freedom, kind of. Doesn't really... oops, sorry, I kind of skipped through that. That's a bad habit. Doesn't really offer actual freedom. Like, yeah, sure, you can woo through the whole map. And you can use a scouter or sense if you're a non-scouter using person. Do some kind of cool stuff, just wander around and just find stuff. That's one of the things that I liked, is you could just, you know, wander around. Ah, look at this, a battle point. You know, you can find all this different stuff on the map just by looking around. Not even really doing anything. It's a great way to pass the time, just to explore the world map. And it changes after almost every mission. Almost every mission. See? Let's go to Korin's Tower. I wonder how Korin managed to stay hidden there. Maybe he just wasn't there. Maybe he was visiting Kami. Anyways, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut ahead to each time that I find something. Just so that you don't have to, you know, watch me roam. I can imagine that getting kind of meh. Just watching me roam the world map. So I will see the next time that I find something. Oh. Foreshadowing. Oh boy. I must have missed that as a kid, or just, you know, forgotten about it. They put a lot of cool stuff in this game which wasn't in the anime, like that scene there, which just kind of makes you laugh if you're a fan of Dragon Ball. Alright, so I settled on just going to the point here because I think I've found all I can.
Oh no! What a nightmare!
What a nightmare! Krillin.
Goku! Where are you? You do! Hyah!
What? Sorry, that line didn't make any sense, but okay.
Wait, Nappa! This Goku you speak of, surely you don't mean Kakarot.
He's a lot stronger than before. He can beat you.
Okay, I'll wait a bit longer.
Okay.
Well, look who's here. We thought you'd never come.
You're going to pay for what you've done to my friends!
You low-class trash! I am Nappa! You can't win!
Just because he's Nappa. Just because he's Nappa, Goku can't win. This was a cool minigame. This happens before you fight anybody. You can rotate the sticks and Cybermen will pop out of the ground.
My hands fighting this weak thing.
What? What power?
Damn straight. Okay. So square is to punch, triangle is to kick. We got here R1 and R2 are for whoop. Whoop. R1 and R2 are for power attacks. L1 is to grab. That I will explain in a moment. If I avoid getting my ass kicked. Okay. This is Dragon Rush. Might not get a chance to show it off to you. There we go. So, basically it's a rock, paper, scissors game, which I just lost. And if you win 3 times, you do a damaging combo. Rarely do you ever get to 3 times against an AI. Oh, can't block that. Okay. The battle scenes. These little battle cutscenes when you knock people into the environmental hazards. And there were beam struggles, which if you activate beams at the same time, you'll enter, and then you rotate the sticks, and whoever rotates the sticks more wins. Basically. So after the fight, in story mode, you earn experience. And this experience is used to level you up and make you stronger. Within story mode. Yeah, within story mode. It doesn't carry over to dueling mode, if I remember correctly. You definitely need it for when you beat...
Kakarot! Why you? How dare you even touch my face?
You definitely need it for when you beat someone's story mode and then you go on and beat it again, because when you go to, you know, clear it again, there will be more stuff to do within the story mode, stuff that's unlocked, you know, a second playthrough kind of thing.
You felt that one then, huh?
Ooh, maybe this wasn't such a good idea coming here. What are we gonna do now? Not good. I should have at least had a bigger lunch. Yajirobe. That was a terrible Yajirobe impression. I need to brush up on my impersonations. Alright, I found something. Ah, Dragon Ball. Now, normally to locate the Dragon Balls, you would find the Dragon Radar somewhere on the map, which acts as another, you know, you press triangle again and the Dragon Radar will pop up and then you can find the Dragon Balls. And when you gather all 7, by the end you complete, by the time you complete the person you were playing as story mode, you'll be able to make a wish at the end of it. Insert Goku scream here.
Isn't that where we left Goku? It's so bright. Whoa! His power levels are through the roof!
I'm going back. Dad's in trouble. I can feel it. I'm not going to let this happen. I have to save him.
Now, as you can see, it does narration for characters other than the main character you're playing as well.
Stop it! I'm going to beat you!
You beat me?
That laugh.
Well, someone's in a hurry to die. Very well. Say goodbye to your son, Kakarot. Drop dead. Drop dead.
Not much to say during these battles, I mean, that was a waste. This game has easily one of the most, it's simple and it's a very fluid fighting system that this game has, and it works just so well for it. In general, this is just, it's one of the better Dragon Ball Z fighting games. Maybe not completely true to the Dragon Ball Z experience. I mean, if you want something like that, then... Ow. If you want something like that, then the Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi series is more for you. You have that option. It's more of a realistic portrayal of a... Oh, well that was the gal that gun up the bum. It's more of a realistic portrayal of a Well, realistic in quotations, because Dragon Ball Z and realistic don't go in the same sentence. But a good portrayal of a proper Dragon Ball battle, I guess.
This can't be. Why is this brat so strong? But how? I am the Prince of all Saiyans, humbled by a clown.
Having successfully fended off the Saiyan onslaught, Goku opts to spare Vegeta's life.
Alright, that's it for this episode of Budokai 3. You'll see the next episode up very soon, possibly by the time you watch this. This has been Brady from the Rage Lounge.